It's been a week, y'all. Well, good morning from my empty classroom. What a week, huh? I just wanted to pop in and make a quick video trying to focus on the positives of everything that's going on this week. Before I get to the happy stuff, let's just summarize what has occurred in the past 4 days. And I'm gonna miss something. It felt like these past 4 days, literally every 15 minutes, I'm looking at my phone and something else is going down. Anybody else with me? So it started with Avon and that whole debacle and closing schools and Matt and Shaylin being off for a month, literally, losing our cadet guard season, missing 2 weeks of rehearsal with our other groups. And then we lost that so quickly too. WGI going down, and then the local circuits going down, and everything shut down. Crown canceling their camp. And with every announcement, we're like, okay, come on, Disney. But we knew, like you all knew, right? Everything's going down. NBA season, NCAA, and like Disney's got it. It's coming. And then last night, Disneyland, and I'm going, here it comes. Disney World, Disney Cruise Line. I mean, just everything we were working hard for and being excited for in the next month or couple weeks, just gone. Not to mention the fact that our entire lifestyle of like being on the go constantly, which is stressful, but that's our life. Like, that's what we love. That's what we love doing. And then it's like days and days of just being at home and looking at each other like, what are we doing? I guess we'll watch a movie. So, but we're all in the same boat, which is one of the positives I'm going to focus on here in a minute. So I'm sitting here in my classroom. My school district finally went down today. They called the teachers in this morning just so that they can meet with us and spread information, let us know the expectations of us. The state of Indiana, the Department of Ed, posted that they're going to allow 20 days worth of waivers so that we don't have to make these up, because the school district where I work, they don't have one-to-one technology and cannot do e-learning. But there's a chance we might not have to make these days up, which I don't know what to think about that. I mean, of course, yes, I love that I'm not going to be going to school into June, but that's a week of learning the kids are missing out on. And we still don't know after spring break if this is all going to be over. So just lots of this week. But I woke up this morning thinking, I'm going to be positive. And, here's my first positive. I get the time to like completely sanitize my instruments, and that hasn't happened probably in 2 years. I mean, we might spray some Lysol, but I'm literally wiping everything down, including these drums over here. I put a Clorox wipe on those. I don't know if that's right. Remo, if I'm doing the wrong thing, sorry. But oh my gosh, the filth on there, the filth. So if anything I have learned, I need to do that more often, like coronavirus or no, that needs to happen more often. So just want to share some positive thoughts with you this morning. And I hope that they make you feel better about some things, or maybe inspire you to think more positively of everything that's happening. So let's get started with the positives. So let's start with the fact that the sun is shining today. It's beautiful out, at least here in Indiana. And I'm gonna make the most of that. With our extra time, I'm looking forward to taking a little more care of myself, physically and emotionally, I guess, because boy, we need that. So something positive is, the time that we've been given. Again, with people like us with such busy schedules, the fact that I have the time to take a nice 5-mile walk or run today in this gorgeous weather is something I'm thankful for. The time to take care of my house, because that's a mess. Being able to do laundry, get some spring cleaning done. Our yard needs attention. In fact, a big positive to this is last night Matt and I sat and kind of made a list. Like, if we're stuck at home, what are some of the things we would love to get done? Cleaning out our garage, working on organizing our home. We still have boxes of files from the move because we've been waiting to get a nice file cabinet to and organize. And so we've got the time to do that. So that's something I'm thankful for, I guess, is the time. As much as it's really not our lifestyle, it's kind of forced on us. And so we're going to use it. Something else I saw on Facebook today, like a great post. There's been a lot of those, honestly. Things that people have shared, and then things that were posted by friends that we personally know that just had great words of wisdom about all of this. And one of my favorites was that we're all in this together. It's not just my family being devastated that our vacations have been canceled and our seasons are over. It's not just Avon. I mean, it's everybody. And so, not that that's great that everybody's struggling, but it's great that we're in it together. That I guess as a society, we are being forced to, but then also reckoning with this, that we're doing this for the betterment of everybody. We're doing it for our hospitals and doctors so that they're not overwhelmed. We're doing it for people in our society that have conditions that this would not be good for the elderly, you know. So it's kind of like we are sacrificing things that we love and the way we live, basically, to help society out. And if you kind of think of it in that perspective, that we're all doing this together, I don't know, it just kind of makes me feel a little better about it all. Here's a positive that is probably more specific to teachers. As stressed as we are as teachers about our jobs and salaries and how we're treated and all that stuff, right now, I feel very blessed to be a teacher. The economic impact of all that's happening, I cannot wrap my mind around. Matt and I talked about it so long last night, just how devastating this is for so many people and so many businesses and parents whose kids are home and they still need to work and they don't have a place for their kids to go and they don't want to send them to daycare because, you know, that's just sending them into situations that we're trying to avoid. And, you know, how lucky we are that we work for the schools, and when schools close, we're home with our kid, and that we have jobs that we're going to keep getting paid. And I don't know, we just feel very blessed about that right now. That's a positive. And speaking of specific to us, again, with this Disney cancellation, you know, which is, again, has been heartbreaking. Like, we have been looking forward to this for 2 years. We were taking Ben and Cindy's daughter with us, Shaylin's cousin, and Shaylin and Ben and Cindy's daughter they love each other so much. They're just the best of friends, and they have been planning this cruise vacation for a long time, and having to tell them last night and listening to their sobs was rough. But Shaylin has been on 6 cruises. We're gonna go on more. You know, it sucks that we can't go in 12 days like we were planning on going, but we have other vacations to look forward to. We will go back to Disney World. We've been to Disney World a lot. You know, what about people that this was their only chance to do it and now it's gone? And so I'm thankful that we have been blessed with the ability to vacation, that we love it so much that we're so devastated when we can't go. But on the bright side, there will be more. We just have to wait a little bit longer. And yeah, so stay positive on that as well. Something else I'm really thankful for is the fact that in our immediate family, I don't have any worries about any of us getting sick. We don't have any pre-existing conditions. As much as I like to call myself old, I'm still in the age group where if we were affected by this virus, you know, we'd most likely be able to bounce back. So I am thankful for that. We have parents, you know, that are up there in ages, but my parents mostly stay home, so I'm not super worried about them. Matt's parents are very physically active and probably taking lots of precautions. So again, in my immediate family, I'm not super worried about that. So that's positive. I'm thankful for that. I know that's not true for everybody. That's just something I'm thankful for today. Let's talk about our performing indoor seasons. That was a hard one. I feel horrible for the kids. I told Matt, what if everybody just did the show they were doing this year, just do it next year. You got all this, you got the music, you got the drill, like, let's just do it. But, you know, obviously that's not going to happen. Plus, that would impact, speaking of putting people out of work, you know, the companies that sold us our costumes and our tarps and all that stuff, that would impact them. But I feel bad for the kids. I feel really bad for the seniors. And we are going to do something for them. We are going to make sure that we all get together and perform our shows one last time. We've been talking as a staff about that. We're going to make sure we can do something. But on a positive note, we got all of our shows out there. Our kids were able to perform their shows a couple times. They got to put the costumes on. They got to do their thing. And I'm thankful that they had that experience. And watching the kids talk about how much it has meant to them just makes you kind of realize that the importance of what we do. I've seen a lot of posts of this on Facebook, you know, that losing the end point of the journey just makes you realize how special the journey actually is. Sometimes you lose sight of that when your focus is the end point. And so that's been something positive about all this as well. Heading out for that walk. Still a beautiful day. A little bit chillier than I thought it was going to be, but beautiful nonetheless. I hope everyone has a great day. Hope you find the positive in all of this, or at least try to. And we'll see you soon.